St. Edgar's Church. This is where the Hammerite fanatics keep the chalice, a so-called holy relic. It's what the keepers are asking me to steal if I want to see their prophecies for myself. The chalice might not be worth much on the street, but every Hammer church has a nice pile of wealth stashed away. No reason not to fill my pockets while I'm here. This particular temple holds the crypt of some long-ago Hammerite hero, St. Edgar. Today was his holy day, so there's an all-night service. That might work in my favor if they're all sitting down praying, instead of looking for sinners to smite. Chances are they'll have anything they think is holy locked up pretty tight. I'll have to make sure they don't do the same to me. I'm not interested in the Hammerite brand of justice.
Alright, I think I have recovered after the... I don't want to swear in the first minute of the video, but I think I've recovered after whatever the previous stream was. We'll see how tonight goes. The Hammerite brand of justice, we saw a little bit about that in the first couple of games. Hands being removed, people being branded, people being... I don't know if they were executed, but they were definitely reformed, we'll call it. Yeah, it was pretty rough stuff. I would think though that if we were doing this on a different night, that there will be less people in the cathedral full stop. Like, can't we do this on a Monday or something when everyone's still recovering from the weekend? 90% of the loot, yep, that has not changed. Goals. Break into the church. Find and steal the chalice. And that's it. We need to return to the front courtyard. Alright, we have a lot of money. Not sure why it's listing all those keys there. I know what they are, but I'm not sure why it's listing them there. So if we actually want to get more stuff, I have to abort out of this and go to a fence. Yeah, it's an interesting way of doing it, I'll give it that. Amorite's cutscene. Fairly long one. Alright, we are coming from the south. I assume this here is the front courtyard. We're not here, we're not facing east. East is that way. I assume though that everyone here is hostile. Which means we're going to need to bonk the lot of them. Oh, it's been too long since I've seen you folks. Alright, the stream is off to an excellent start. We have bonked someone.
Thou shalt not escape!
Stream is off to a terrible start.
I shall unmake thee! Thou art crushed! See how thy thieving ways doth pay thee. Death, 'tis the wages of sin.
Did you know that, chat? Death is the wages of sin. Oh boy. To be clear though, I deserve that. I went in without a plan, and yeah, what I could have done is extinguished the torch,
St. Edgar's Church.
and then taken the mouse and moved him to the side. That would have worked. Starting in third person now. Alright. Can I get around here without being spotted? So I really should save, shouldn't I?
Builder, lead me against the dark towards the light. Fire of the forge, water of the chalice, hammer of the god.
Alright, bonk. We are very visible out here. Okay, he's been bonked. Let's grab that key. Grab this loot, which is just lying here. Can I climb up there, perhaps? No. So we'll need one of their keys to break into the cathedral here. Surely if I didn't have the key, I could just lockpick it. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? See if you tilt your head slightly to the right. Yep, there we go. Get behind you. Bonk. Let's take your key just because. Jump here in this little nook over here. Okay, we've broken in. What the hell is this map? Ah, okay, so that must be where I just picked up the loot. Surely. This is the front courtyard here. That is the west side where I picked up the loot. So the X is just directly ahead of me here. X marks the spot and I'm standing on it. Got it. Okay, we have broken into the church. Now what? Find and steal the builder's chalice. Find 3 special loot items. And 90% of all the loot. I prefer not to go upstairs just yet. Okay, this place is massive. I assume we've just entered the east courtyard. The barracks is over there, factory is over there. Reliquary or reliquary, however that word is pronounced. High priest chambers and the main church. The main church has several levels. Yuck.
Strength for mine arm, to smite thy enemies in thy name and for thy purpose. Builder, grant me protection from the evil of the trickster, from the malice of those who would follow him in their dark forest. So shalt the master builder keep and watch over us. So shalt his forge scorch the unrighteous and burn away all that which is impure and of the earth. So shalt his blessed servant Saint Edgar serve as the messenger to his power. Praise to thee, Lord Builder, and praise to thee, Saint Edgar, thou who didst drink from the chalice and cleanse the land of unworthy in thy righteousness. As thou hast directed, Master Forger Gretus, mine brethren shall summon thee as they retire from their works. 'Tis well, but make sure 'tis done in a timely fashion. Last month, several brethren sounded the bell far too late in the eve. If I spy any brother late at his work, shalt I then tell him he needs must receive thy blessing, and tarry no longer?
I didn't catch all of that, but it sounded like someone ringing a bell and Yeah, the high priest hears the church bell. He will leave his room and go to the church to bestow a blessing. So we can ring the bell to lure the high priest out. The chalice was also mentioned, but I didn't hear anything about where it might be. We have 3 people ahead of us. And a bunch of loose.
Edgar's night, let the flame burn without ceasing. Let the builder cleanse my soul, as he cleansed the land this night.
Tell me, what did St. Edgar say about bonking?
I hath not heard that.
Does St. Edgar approve of bonking or not? Also, where did the other guy go? I do not have eyes on the other dude, and I'm worried about that. He was carrying a torch, so he should be pretty visible, but it looks like he might have left the room. Tank Law. Brothers. High Priest Gretus? I think it's Gretus. Doth keep the holy symbol now it is chambers. The holy symbol of the Master Forger hath the imprint of the builder's grace, direct from blessed Saint Edgar. 'Tis the mark of leadership, and hath many other uses. Pray for he who shoulders his burden. High Priest Gretus. Holy symbol? I mean, yeah, anything's a dildo if you're brave enough, I guess. Steal the High Priest's holy symbol from his chambers. I assume that is one of the 3 unique loose items. Courtyard.
Didst thou see? Inspector Drept was at service earlier.
'Tis the holy day of Saint Edgar. Doth it surprise you? 'Twould be a greater shame to stand missing.
Thou speakest sense, but more and more rare doth he come amongst us. His time is spent out in the city.
The inspector seeketh out sinners and criminals. He canst not do that among our brethren, for who such wouldst he find here?
Ha, 'tis true. But 'tis sad that one of our brethren be such a stranger. Wouldst that he pursue his prayers with such fervor as he pursues his investigation?
When he doth pursue the wicked, he bringeth the justice of the builder to the city. But I wouldst that he would set aside his obsession. This talk of a hag is but children's rhymes and nonsense.
Missed the first part of that, and unfortunately I think that was critical. But they might have been talking about the pagan influence at the end there, perhaps. The hag, we saw a story about that. I assume it's paganism. Can I get up there? Yes. Am I visible up here? Surprisingly not. Am I stuck? No. Very visible here, though. Let's read from the sermon. The glory of St. Edgar. 'Twas the dawning of the last day of battle, and St. Edgar didst see that his forces, I'll just read normally, had but a few men left hale and unwounded. Then didst he kneel before the chalice, and didst give entreaty to the builder to gift him with death to his foes, or his own death. Death to his foes or his own death? That seems like a bit of a coin flip. If it be thy will that the foe fall, grant me thy strength to seek victory for thee. I can barely read this. If it be thy will that the foe overcome, give me death by thy will now, for the foe shalt not have it. Then he supped from the chalice, and didst light and glory fill his limbs, and the foe fell as winter before the spring. And St. Edgar gave... I can barely read this. And St. Edgar gave praise to the builder, and didst he walk amongst the wounded and captured enemy, and didst he give them sup from the chalice, and they were consumed utterly by the fire of the builder's forge, and the dead were beyond counting. Didst he walk amongst the wounded and captured enemy? So this literally is a chalice, where if you are a nice person and you drink from it, you're fine, but if you're a bad person and you drink from it, you die. I don't believe a word of this. That Saint Edgar shall be praised above praise and gloried above glory, was his visage graven and sculpted in purest gold, that all who saw it should also know the glory of that day, and the value of his deeds. Something about that script is making it so hard to read. Even the normal words, just those weird words, are throwing me off like you wouldn't believe. I'm terrible at reading in the first place and speaking, but that is just... It's something else, and the pagan script is not much better. Yeesh. Okay, so we have a door on that side that leads us to the courtyard. We have a door on this side which also leads us to the courtyard. We have seen these stairs. I've also seen that water arrow. All brethren must receive the blessing of High Priest Gretus before morning. When thou seekest thy blessing, summon Gretus with the chapel bell. Until thy own flesh is purified, speak not to Gretus with thine own tongue, but use instead the iron tongue of the bell, forged and purified in flame, to speak for thee. Chad, I don't speak Morse code, just so you know. So I'm not sure how we're going to communicate with the bell, but hopefully it's not a requirement. I'm not going to reach you, am I?
If 'tis there, then shalt I see it once again.
No, that's dangerous. I can't nail you here. You're walking towards this dude standing over there.
Mine eyes doth play the trickster at me.
Alright, you're getting bonked.
Hello?
Hello. How you doing? Glad to hear it. I think I'd like to explore the upper levels of the church before I spend too long out here. That said, I would like to get rid of this guy if I can. What I might need to do though is either use a noisemaker or put out that torch and get closer to him. Or perhaps I can sneak around on the left there. I could even go up the stairs and then drop down perhaps. Let me try that first. I see someone here. He's carrying a hammer, which means he needs to get bonked.
What didst I see? Iron and stone shield.
That's the same dude, right?
My imagination does run over much.
I thought it was facing that. Yeah. This corner's a bit too small. Let me drag him all the way over there. Then I'll head back inside the church and we'll check out the upper level. There's definitely stairs here. Not sure if there's stairs anywhere else. Alternate entrance or exit, perhaps. The condemned man spake upon the day of his execution to the brethren, I am innocent. Do not cut off my head on this day. He sounded remarkably calm. A wise brother tested the man, saying, If thou art innocent, thou canst set thy soul to rights by reciting the builder's holy prayer. Fearful, the condemned man spake, But I am too afraid to remember. I cannot. The wise brother replied, Fear never visits the innocent man. Even if thou art innocent of crime, thou art surely guilty of heresy. A righteous death shall cleanse thee of sin. So was the condemned man's head cleft from his body, and it was innocence visited upon him that day. Yeah, these folks have some issues. We can go up further there. Okay, that's locked or open via some other method, perhaps.
Builder, lead me against the dark towards the light. Fire of the forge, water of the chalice, hammer of the god.
Sounds like they're directly in front of me, but I don't see them. I don't see a shadow over there. I do see a plaque over there or something, but don't know what it reads. Okay, let's go up a little bit. Okay, I'm overlooking the courtyard here, so there is possibly a way up there on that, we'll call it crate. I do see the switch next to the door. And someone see me. That leads into the storage area.
I have seen that. Step forward.
That's on me.
Perhaps mine. Eh? Didst I hear aright?
You did, but I think we can recover this without needing to load. Unless you come all the way in here.
I shall hear it again, I am sure.
Let's just wait a moment. He's probably still on alert.
Perhaps 'twill make another noise. Tis nothing. Mine imagination dost run too free.
Okay. If you walk away from me, you're getting bonked. Can I dump you in here? Garrus, make room. Hold on. No? Alright, I'll dump you here and hope for the best.
Some sound has visited mine ears.
Okay, so he seems to be patrolling like a square pattern here. Walking towards me and then going this way, so... hopefully what I can do is set up shop in here. And sneak up behind him. Alright, Let's go. We are remarkably exposed here.
Builder, lead me against the dark towards the light. Fire of the forge, water of the chalice, hammer of the god. Did I hear aright?
Sure did. Missed it. There was loot here, wasn't there? Yep. Is there really nothing in this room? Never mind. Some sort of codex. Let me check out the other side, let me go upstairs further, and then I want to try and get into that storage room. Nothing down there, nothing up here. Another sermon? Oh, God. And so did the son come unto his father, and saith he, Woe unto me, for hath I nothing to eat? Father, give me that which I need. And so didst his father give to him an iron chisel, and saith he, Go into the world, and builder grant thee the fruits of thy labour. That's not going to feed him, dude. The next day did the son come unto his father, and saith he, Woe unto me, for I can do naught with this chisel. Father, give me that which I need. And the father didst give him a hammer of fine wood and metal, and saith he, Go into the world, and builder grant thee the fruits of thy labour. And so did the son returneth, and saith he, Woe unto me, for I cannot eat these, I cannot use these to catch fish, or gather crops. Father, give me that which I need. And the father didst cleave the begging hand from his son, and saith he, The builder hath granted thee the fruits of thy labour, which is Norse. That's child abuse. I think. I think in most civilized countries that will be regarded as child abuse. I mean, it could be worse. It could have been his head. Okay, we have a pipe here. Just want to follow it very briefly just to see where it leads. Nowhere useful. I assume that's going to lead us into the barracks. Or maybe the high priest chambers. Maybe the barracks is down here. Actually, there is a conveniently placed label next to this door, which says barracks. What about this door? Is there a label next to it? No. Okay, we'll go back inside, go upstairs again, see if there's anything I've missed. Then check out the storage room. I don't know how attentive I need to be in closing these doors. They will notice, but I don't think there's anyone conscious around here to recognize and or understand what's going on. This is outside the front. Do I or don't I? I think I will. How high up are we? We're all the way up here, okay. This is going to bring someone running from over there, I think. So, let me pull that. If indeed I can find it.
Not very thief-like to make such a racket. I hope once is enough to drag the old priest out of his room. I better get out of here before someone starts wondering who rang the bell.
Builder, go with thee, brother.
Why did you have to turn around there, dude? Why? Oh my god. That was perfect. That would have worked. That would have worked had I just moved a little bit closer to him, as in quicker, without crouching, and knocked him out. But he turned around at the absolute wrong moment. That sucked. That absolutely sucked. So I'm not sure if he's going to guard the door there.
Not very thief-like to make such a racket.
And the other dude's going to go inside, or whether I need to take them both out.
Drag the old priest out of his room. I better get out of here before someone starts wondering who rang the bell.
They should have the ceremonial hammers washed and blessed before.
He has a healing potion on his belt.
Lest we have a repeat of yesterday's delay. It was most unproductive.
Wow. Alright, let's give this a bit of time. Let's ring the bell. I'll move onto the pipe. We'll wait for the guy to move to position next to the door and see what he does. I hope the bodies are well hidden enough that they are not found by the priest.
Not very thief-like to make such a racket. I hope once is enough to drag the old priest out of his room. I better get out of here before someone starts wondering who rang the bell.
Tis my own. Huh? What? Ah, brother, 'twas but nothing. Builder, keep thee.
Very well hidden here. Yeah, I reckon I could knock this guy out here. Best laid plans and all that, but I just need to land behind him without him getting sus. Not crouched, just walking. Nah, I'm not close enough.
'Tis that?
Maybe?
Hey! I have found it!
Okay, so the other dude's going to spot me immediately. The priest is going to spot me or hear the other guy going down. I need to wait this out very clearly.
I have let myself jump at naught.
This guy's being such a troll.
How dost thou build?
His blessing upon thee.
Thinkest thou 'twas but nothing as well?
English, motherfucker, do you speak it? So there is some separation here, but he's going to turn around and spot me any moment now.
'Tis some trickery. Surely no initiate would dare.
And he's in a worldless area. I could extinguish that
Who
torch.
hath rung the bell? There. Again. Ah, brother, 'twas but nothing. builder keep thee.
Let's try again. Bonk.
Who doth make that noise? I hath found wicked murder done.
So
I shall find thee. Count
you can spot the body lying on the ground there, but you can't spot the person picking up the body and then walking away with it. And yes, if I even so much as breathe in the wrong direction, you'll spot me. This game. I know it's an old game, but this game. Right, I need to knock you out because I assume you have something that I need, maybe. Or maybe the idea is that I just loose your quarters while you're out here piss-farting around. Right, you, sir, are getting bonked. Does St. Edgar approve of the High Priest being bonked? Okay, it's not a healing potion. It is a staff of some sort. Garrett, please bonk him. Thank you. It's not a loose item. It's not a loose item. That is terribly depressing. Alright, the other dude, I knocked you out here. You didn't drop any loot. So I got you two out of there, and that was great. I've taken you both out, and from what I can tell, I didn't need to take you out. Oh dear.
Let's see what Gretus has been up to.
The holy symbol. It's not worth any loot. That's depressing. High Priest Gretus, praise be, thou and brother Roland hath secured the chalice in the factory. Fuck. I have destroyed the stamped gear as instructed. Another canst be made in the stamping machine, but even a stamped gear is naught without thy holy symbol to open the cage. Both must be used to activate the mechanism. Thus, while the symbol rests in thy chambers, surely our relics can be no safer. Brother Thorgrim, I have news for you. A stamped gear is naught without thy holy symbol to open the cage. So we need to make a stamped gear using a holy symbol, presumably in the factory, and then use that gear to get to the chalice. Acquire an unstamped gear in the factory, then stamp it using the stamping machine. Simple enough. Okay, we're levitating again. I'm not sure how to actually de-knock the arrow. Pushing buttons, I don't think I can do it. Just gotta wait for it to go down. I think this is how I got Garrett to return to ground level in Elizabeth's chamber though. Knocked an arrow and waited. Alright, we're walking. Garrett's gonna walk. All is well with the world. Oh my god. Get up there, Garrett. Board and claw. Master Forger Gretus, twice in the span of this week hath I spied Brother Reginald pass by the statue of St. Edgar without pause to offer a prayer of thanksgiving. So that he may achieve penitence with toil in the builder's name, I have sent him to work a double shift at the factory. I trust this has thy blessing. I have also a matter of doctrine for thee. Knowest thou of the smaller effigy of St. Edgar that Lady Warwick hath bestowed upon us? Does this artifact require also the recitation of the prayer? Will the value of the object compensate for the lack of size? Terrible phrase. I shall secure it near my bed in the bunk room till I hear back from thee. Roland. I take that to mean there is a treasure in the barracks. Jesus.
Is it thou?
No.
I hath only imagined it.
Can you see my shadow there? Can I take that as a no?
Shouldst not someone be on guard here?
I shall secure it near my bed. So this is Greedus' bed. It's not in this room. Also, that looks like a terribly uncomfortable bed. Let's make a save. I've made some progress. I should save.
Tis nothing, and mine imagination dost run too free. Tis come again? Hey! Stand forth!
You spotted me there. Damn it. I thought I was hidden well enough, but no. How do we nail this guy? Maybe I just take out that torch from the entrance and then follow him in.
It's only in my mind, surely.
I'm trying to press up against the wall here and it's not working. I can sprint up on carpets. They're everywhere. Okay, so this must be the barracks. Or part of the barracks. We did take another pagan today. The wretch had no dignity. His screams did summon forth a crowd of gawking onlookers as he was carried inside. But I did note the flower peddler nearby, that she showed not vacant curiosity, but a more intense concern. I shall have her taken and put to the question in the next sweep. My thoughts turn again upon the prisoners. 'Tis proper they be put to work, but can still be proper to work them past— what the fuck is this sentence? Past the points of honest effort, that they die of the labour and rise as the accursed undead? Still, hadst they been faithful, 'twould never have come to such a pass. I'm having problems with the writing. No, not that. We found the effigy. And it's not worth terribly much. Are you going to notice that I put this candle out?
No, there's no use. I can't find the coal. The furnace shall go out. Oh.
That must be Reginald's bed or whoever it was. That was the effigy mentioned in the High Priest's room.
No, there's no use. I can't find the coal. The furnace shall go out.
There's no loose in the latrines. Ooh, missed that. $150, holy crap. If you come this way, I'm probably screwed. I'm trying to wall there. There we go. That'll do. There's something on my left here. Flash bomb? No, gas bomb. Explodes into a large cloud of knockout gas, throw it to the ground to affect everyone in the nearby area. Another gas bomb. Brother Parsis, I have gleaned what information I could about these volumes. Homilies of the Jeremites, Illustrated Priory of the Forge, Glendower volume, Missing in Karis's Upheavals. Karis was mentioned. I wonder what they think of Karis. Was he a heretic? Was he someone else? I mean, these are Hammerites, so the hammers were all but gone in Thief 2. They've made a bit of a comeback. Glory of St. Edgar, damaged but legible. Codex of the... I can't read that word. Admonitions? Admonitions? I think of admonishments, so it must be admonitions. A gold-bound and valuable text, stored in the prayer room on the west side of the church, top floor. That is a lie. It is in my pockets. I don't think I'll use that. We have at least one below us. Who's got a very good view of that room downstairs. It's like we've been on the other side of the store.
Hast thou heard? Master Forger Gretus hath called to all the Master Forgers of the church, that he shall drink from the builder's chalice.
'Tis madness! The chalice hath been barred for these past 50 years, since Master Forger Alibus didst drink and did burn unto death.
'Tis the Master Forger's wish to call upon all other Master Forgers to drink as well, that he may show himself both brave and righteous.
His pride speaketh so, and not his righteousness. And 'tis dangerous to bring the chalice forth. 'Twas the means by which so many pagans died. They shouldst well like to destroy it if they hadst but the means.
Ha! Let the pagans come, and we shall strike them down as we didst in St. Edgar's time.
The priest wants to drink from the grail. I mean, the chalice. I've seen that movie. Okay, there's at least two down here. And you're going exactly where I don't want you to go. Especially because there's a freaking body here. Can I take the body through the grace here? Does it fit? No.
'Tis not then.
Please do not spot this body. I'm not in the mood.
Surely 'twas no mouse to make such noise.
Straight to the body.
I shall find thee, if thou be here. I do wonder what 'twas I heard, but no matter, 'tis gone now.
Okay, that's fine. I can do that. Oh. Okay, he's studying that text. I don't know about you, chat, but if I'm in a library and I'm reading a book or something, I think it would be so much more exciting if there was a random chance of you getting bonked. Is it just me? I mean, let me be blunt, I wouldn't like to be on the receiving end, but I think it would make a library so much more exciting. You were much closer than I thought you were, Jesus Christ. Save. Walk along the carpet, please, to the right. Another key. More dank lore. I assume this is the main door that leads into the barracks. It is. There might be a door further to the south, not sure. Brothers. High Priest Gretus doth keep the holy symbol now in his chambers. The holy symbol of the Master Forger, yeah, we've seen this. Hath many other uses, yeah, we discussed that. Don't make me say it again. I came from there. There's no loot or anything in this room. Just looking for anything sparkly. This here is the elevator. Is that it for the barracks? I'm guessing so. Right, so now that I've done all that, so let me do what I was originally going to do and check out the storage room. Just gonna shut this door here to be nice and tidy. There's nothing along here. No. That's not where I need to go. I need to go out here. Which potentially brings me into full view of a lot of people. One ahead, one to the left.
Builder, lead me against the dark towards the light fire of the
I don't need to put out that torch. I do need to hide here, potentially. That shadow. Okay, can we get up here? Of course we can, look at that. So that is going to open the grate that I saw earlier. And this here is the storage room. No, it's a factory. It's labelled storage area. What kind of map is this? Three? One here, one there, and I thought I saw someone walking away. This seems terribly unsafe. I could put out torch to my right, but it is still very well lit. We have one ahead of us, one directly in front of us down there. Even if I do this, I don't think I'll be able to get rid of the body in time. That worked. Huh. So this level is actually labelled Hammer Factory, and I do wonder if maybe this is the mod at work again. Maybe if it's all been combined into one level. It would be really cool if the mod actually did that. Okay, let's go down. I could hide in this corner. There's no detailed map of the factory here, I'm just going to have to go off memory. Brethren, be all of thee reminded, none may use a stamping machine, save they are permitted by Chief Worker Roland. Shouldst thou have permission, thou mayst obtain an unstamped gear from the storage area, but be sure to place the object squarely in the centre of the machine, and be wary to sparks and shards when the machine doth activate. I can now you here, so I'm going to wait for you.
Builder, lead me against the dark towards the light. Fire of the forge, water of the chalice, hammer of the god.
Do I mishear?
There was definitely a walk across there, but it worked out.
Wilt thou comest when he calls? Wilt thou answereth when he requires it?
I'm surrounded.
Wilt thou go and set all aside, that thou might take up his tools? Tis come again?
Pretty sure he's going to spot me.
Tis for nothing.
I'm pressed against the wall, but I'm pretty sure it's no good. Bellows Interchange Grill. think highlighting there or just lighting up there is throwing me off. I was hoping that all of these would be labelled so I could look at them and determine what I need to do. Or which machine is what.
Builder leaping against the dark towards the light, fire of the forge, what with the chalice hammer of the god.
Above me. Okay, I take it this is the stamping machine here. There's someone above me who's probably looking over there. So I need to deal with them first. But also I need an unstamped gear. The reliquary, that is definitely on the map. Can I get into that door from the other side? Yes. That floor. Okay, I just did something. Ah, okay, so I assume that's where I put the gear, maybe? I've got no idea. I think I've just lost the holy symbol, though. I put it in that thing. I assume that's what I have to do. Maybe it's done something? No, I don't know what. Oil flask. The oil flask bursts on impact, creating a puddle of oil. Opponents who move over the oil will slip and fall. But can we set the oil on fire? Hello? That must be the chalice. So maybe activating those two things brings us down and then we can grab the chalice. That would make sense. Suspension cage. The chalice should be kept suspended, away from the sullied earth and in greater safety. Mates be lowered only by permission.
What sound dost come?
A bonk cometh. So this was the dude potentially looking over here. Is this a storage area, mayhap? But mayhap, maybe, may what? I don't know. We have one guard down there. Let's see if we can sneak up behind him and bonk him. That must be the storage area. There is no way that is not the storage area. So as he's walking away, I can probably bonk him. Let's just wait for him to come back. He'll walk in front of me, turn around, and that's our opportunity. There is also a path to the west. Don't know what that hand gesture was for. Alright, nearly. Just keep on bonking. Okay, flash bomb, gear. Here we go. Compendium of Precepts, Regiments, and Rules of Conduct, Volume 112. The chisel is but naught, save thou hast a hammer. The hammer is but naught, save thou stretch forth thine arm. The arm is but naught, save for thy will to serve the builder. If the builder takes thy coin, dost thou renounce his work to beg on the street? If the builder crushes the walls that guard thee, I can't read that. Dost thou flee to sleep in the rain? If the builder slays thine offspring, dost thou slay yourself? Guard not that which thou hast made for thyself, more than the faith that burns in thy heart. This game sometimes. Alright, clearly I should be using more of those switches. Is that thing moving? No. Freaking out over nothing as always. Inspector Drept. I hear voices. That is... Yeah, we've seen that. Laurel, there shall be a reckoning. You can absolutely tell it's going to be reckoning because it's in all caps. Jesus. Where is the last piece of loot? More dank lore. Inspector Drep's notes. Mine investigation, in truth, continues apace into years long gone. More deaths have I learned that of that fit the passing. Fuck this language. The city guards care for naught beyond the tips of their noses, so no connection didst they see. In a death 30 years past, the skin of the victim was destroyed or removed. Paganism. Another case was 6 years later, and the report says only that the body was mutilated, though it does note a bent and aged woman was seen nearby. The hag. Nothing else in here?
Walking corpse, fall!
And that's one way of destroying the undead, I guess. But getting the undead in here is probably the challenge. So they work them to death and they rise as undead. There's probably a lesson there, but they're just too dumb to see it. You need to get bonked, and you are going to be tricky.
Doth mine ears pay? Oh.
I feel very uncomfortable. Sorry, I didn't mean to interfere with your corpse. I mean, it's not a corpse, it's an unconscious body, but you know what I mean. That is going to open the cells, isn't it? So I could potentially lure them into there somehow, and then burn them. I don't know if that's something I need to do or not. Yep, seen that. This is the stamping machine, very clearly. I need to stand back. We have the stamped gear. Now I'm going to hold off putting it in there until I've explored the rest of this place. All that is metal is not of the builder alone, as all that is wood is not of the trickster alone. Wood canst be shaped and carved, so that it serveth as part of a great house for the master builder. Even iron can serve contrary to its nature, for the glory and service of false gods. Karas, if thou doubtest these words, turn thine eye only to the ruin of Soulforge, where the builder himself smote down the workings of the heretic Karas and his wicked crafts. Alright, Garrett is the builder confirmed. Yep. I know it. I know it.
Either. Hello? This better be important.
It's not.
I give it that.
Okay, so I'm mildly concerned. I'm missing 23% loot. There's potentially another area outside that I've missed. I don't know if the chalice also counts for the last special loot item or not. I've got a horrible feeling it doesn't, and if it doesn't, then I'm going to need to start exploring. Alright, let me make a save. Interact with this. That'll get us the chalice, where hopefully we won't drink from it and we won't die immediately. That's actually a cool design. I like that.
The chalice. That's probably too much to hope for that no one misses it.
It absolutely is, and you know it, Garrett. Speaking of missing, 15% loot and a special item. I have been reading the Dank Lore, or trying to, it's very hard to read. I do not know what else I might be missing on this level. I'm hoping I don't need to destroy those undead. That way it takes us out to the door, so... let's go this way. Is there something on that statue? No. Normally the Dank Lore references the... Okay, we're floating again because reasons. Normally the Dank Lore references locations or... It references the items. We saw something about Effigy of St. Edgar, and we saw something about the Codex in the Dank Lore items. I don't recall reading about a third item. Wish I knew how to de-knock the bow, but removing the weapon there doesn't help. And the good news is I think everyone is knocked out by now. Or almost everyone is knocked out by now. Where am I going? I have no idea where I'm going. Going this way. I don't see anything else around here.
Hey,
This guy had some loot on...
some strange movement.
Wow. For an old man, you are remarkably perceptive. Now, are you going to not go down when I hit you? No, good. Alright, what am I missing? I must be missing either an area or a room. That just takes me back into where I was. It's time to give this some thought. There wasn't anything above me in this room here. No, it's just a straight shot to the bell. There's nothing unusual about that elevator. Yeah, that mentions the codex. We found that. I didn't find anything in the factory area. There was nothing in the latrines. The effigy of St. Edgar was here. There was nothing else in the High Priest's room. Door's just taking a while to open. Grab that. Yeah, let's take another look in the factory. Because we found the codex directly above us. The effigy behind us. It would make sense that the third special loot item is in the factory somewhere, but I'm not sure where to find it. There's no secret entrance or anything dumb like that. No. Potentially go up here. No, we're not getting up there. There's a slanted roof there, and I saw those barrels there and thought there might be something hidden behind those. It's possible, but Garrett doesn't want to make that jump. Okay, these rooms. Have I missed anything at all in here? May as well turn the lights back on. There was nothing... I didn't expect this room closer. There was nothing in here. We could also start slashing some of these tapestries, perhaps. The undead. Is there anything behind you? Anything in these cells? I've got to check. I'll probably be loading very shortly. That cell's not opening. Oh, that was quick. That was very quick. Right, I don't think there's anything in that particular cell. There might be something in the first cell, though. I really should heal, shouldn't I? Yeah, these dudes are very, very pissed off. Literally no reason to do that because I can't mantle up there. And he'll get back up in a sec anyway. Yeah, there's nothing in these cells. Except my death. Stamped gear, that's plot critical. Is there nothing else in here? Laurel, there shall be a reckoning. Oh, I missed that. 'Tis another winter gone by, and I hath found naught more of the hag. Couldst it have been mine imagination? 'Twas so long ago, mine memory's dim. Couldst the hag have been but a figment? No, no! I cannot doubt these beliefs, for none but me follow them. Laurel, mine dear friend, was killed, as so many others hath been in the years since, and if I do not seek justice, then there shall be none. The crimes I pursue, surely they are more than children's rhymes and rumours. I will not turn aside. Nothing in here. Yeah, that's just talking about the hag. Let me load because I don't want these undead chasing me, but I've got to keep looking in the factory. Got to keep looking in the church. There's got to be something that I've missed. Well, there is something that I've missed. I'm just not sure where. We've been in the High Priest Chambers. We've explored that area very thoroughly. There's virtually nothing in the West Courtyard. Let me check the storage area again. That's not my side game. So... machine here. I didn't explore this area thoroughly. Hello. An explosive barrel, perhaps? I moved through here very quickly. The storage area. Where's the light? There was a light here, but it's gone now. Yeah, that's nothing. There's nothing cunningly hidden behind you. Where would it be? Just struggling to think at the moment. It's a special loot item, and I assume that it's not all of the remaining loot items. Back in a sec, chat. Just gotta give this some thought. What am I missing? Was there anything else in here that I missed? I thought that might have been a nice one, but it's not. There's nothing on top of the cage. There's nothing else in here specifically. Well, I'm almost ready to give up. To me, it just seems like there's a room that I've missed. But I don't believe I have. The thing is, I couldn't even tell you what the third item is, and I've read all the dank lore, or tried to. Where else could I go? Upstairs at the church, maybe? Here? Can I slash these? No. So directly ahead is where I picked up one of the 3 items. Just on the left there, the prayer room. There is another room across from there where I didn't find anything. There's nothing like suspended here that I need to shoot down, perhaps? There are a bunch of crates and things here which I looked behind and I couldn't see anything. Could it be out the front, perhaps? Maybe? Yeah, there might have been some loot there, but I didn't see much other than the sermon, which is freaky as fuck. And then you just got the east courtyard and the barracks over here. Yeah, I don't know, man. Can I get onto the roof, perhaps? I'll give it maybe 5 more minutes, that's death, and then I'll look it up, because I do want to call an end to the stream very shortly. I imagine this is just going to take me behind one of the... No? It's not that useful. I know exactly where we are, but that's not actually that useful. Garrus, I would like you to, you know, move more than 1 step in any cardinal direction right now. Pretty please. Yeah, that just takes us into the High Priest's chambers. Well, we found the holy symbol, but not much else. That shadow looked very, very sus. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. If I just had the last loot piece, I could end the mission, but I cannot. Okay, so that's an alternate way in without having to knock out the dudes outside. Garrett, get the fuck up there, thank you. There's nothing else out here? I'm confident there's nothing along that corridor or the one on the other side of the courtyard, above the courtyard. You've got nothing? You do have something. The fire arrow damages your opponents with a burst of flame. You can also shoot it into oil to start a fire. We Baldur's Gate now. So what are they? Broadheads, fire, gas, moss, noisemaker, and water. God knows why they moved water. It's terribly upsetting. What if I keep pulling this? Will that thing eventually detach itself and drop the last loot piece? I'll take that as a no. I can't tell if that flash there was just a nose or a loot piece. I think it was just a nose. Yeah, it's just a nose. I'll go down there and read it anyway in case it's magically converted itself into a piece of loot, but I don't think I'm going to get that lucky. There's nothing on these arches. Those barrels over there look sus as fuck. I couldn't climb up there using those little crates down there. Maybe I can use the arch to get over there. Maybe. This seems unnecessary though. No, I'm already slipping the moment I climb over the edge there. Yeah, if I could mansell up there, Garrett will be doing it right now. I'm in a pretty good position. What am I missing? It's got to be something super obvious. I really don't think I'm missing any rooms in here, am I? Maybe I can lure the undead here and kill them? That's where I came in. That's also where I came in. There was nothing else up here when I came in. No. I've got to admit, I'm at a loss here. The only thing I can think of doing is trying to lure these assholes into here or the grill and then burning them to death. And I've got a fire arrow, so you know what? Let's take the L and see if we can kill ourselves. Okay, you had nothing. There is nothing in this cell. Try the other cell very quickly. Where am I? All the way up here. That book looks sus. There is definitely nothing in this cell either. Alright, I'm looking it up. My guess is that it's hiding behind like a secret passage somewhere, but I just can't see the bloody thing. And if the item was referenced in the dank lore, I don't know where it is. I just don't. Alright, Hammer Cathedral, special loot. And I'm taking a look at it. I got nothing. Otherwise known as IGN. Oh, I thought I saw that. I thought I saw that. I was going to make a narky comment about it and I didn't. I've not seen the location, but I've seen what the item is called. I could have sworn that I saw that, and yeah, it definitely hasn't been mentioned in any of the dank lore that we've read. Where was it? Was it in here? Yeah, it's in here. I tried picking that fucking thing up. I tried jumping up there, and Garrett decided to float. I completely forgot to go back and check this chest out again after I started floating. But yeah, I'm reading IGN's guide. It says, Special Loot 1, Codex of Admonitions, or whatever that word is. Yep, got that. Special 2, Effigy of St. Edgar. Yep, we've got that. Special 3, Cat o' Nine Tails. And the moment I read that, I'm like, oh fuck, I know where that is. And look at that, that's 100% loot. I am to blame for that, but I also blame the game because the game bugged when I tried grabbing that the first time. You all saw it, I started floating, and I completely forgot to then try going for the chest again, because why would I go for the chest again? Why would I go for the chest again when it's just going to make me float? This game is so buggy.
Now that I have the chalice, I'm one step closer to the books in the Keeper library. Those prophecies had better be worth the trouble. My little raid isn't going to endear me to the hammers.
We'll take a look at the well another time. I've had enough. After that, I've had enough. Jesus.